the all-new Hindsight 2021 for the first week of January. I'm Damian Muziani, and here's your news. Leading off, we may have left the year associated with COVID behind us, but somebody forgot to tell the virus. Coronavirus cases have surged to new highs since New Year's Day, with a new, more contagious strain popping up all over the world. However, in a federal show of optimism, the CDC disclosed a silver lining. Common flu cases are down 98% this season. In addition to social distancing and wearing masks, it looks like if you are lucky enough to contract COVID-19, you might also protect yourself from getting that nasty flu bug. You know, kind of like cutting off your foot will stop you from getting bunions. And speaking of limping along, Congress has not made much progress on bringing $2,000 stimulus checks into the nation's economy, and the stalemate has spurred acts of anarchy. A trio of spray paint attacks on New Year's Day targeted the homes of Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, and a Donald Trump-themed store in South Dakota. Hindsight believes that these vandalistic acts could have been committed by the same person, because that's just how we think here. And our investigation revealed a clue. There were empty cartons of Vermont-based Ben & Jerry's ice cream found at each crime scene. And that tells us that there is only one person who eats that stuff who also has an axe to grind against all three of these people, and that person is Senator Bernie Sanders. And we don't have the heart to turn the burn in to the authorities, especially since his graffiti is not only beautiful, but he clearly is a fan of our show as well. Bernie, take our advice. Next time, bring Haagen-Dazs. By the way, that wasn't red paint you might have seen in the snow in New York. It was blood. Multiple media outlets have reported that gangs of wild squirrels have begun attacking residents of the Big Apple. Dubbed the Squirrel Mafia, these rodent reprobates have turned Broadway into a scene from Nut Side's Story, shaking down businesses and extorting pedestrians. Hindsight has identified the gang leader as this squirrel, Tony Acorni, known as the Godfur of the Scurry family. His top henchmen include Rocky Flyboy Pistachio, Fredo Four Fingers, and of course, Paulie Walnuts. And things got even nuttier last week. The New York Post reported that a Harvard professor insists that aliens have recently visited our solar system and plan to return. Professor Abraham Loeb says that aliens spent 11 days observing us from a craft disguised as, I don't know, feces. And then he callously chided those skeptics among us who did not attend Harvard for thinking otherwise. Loeb was quoted saying that if a caveman saw a cell phone, he would just think it was a shiny rock. Oh, yeah, sure. So I guess if modern man saw this thing in the sky, we would think, what? Oh, it's just another giant space turd? It must be nice to have such a superior aristocratic narrative, Professor Loeb. Really, you're just one Leopold short of being able to take your self-aggrandizement to a whole new level. We need someone to visit Professor Loeb's office in Cambridge and deliver the word of the people. And I know just the guy. One man, one can, and one pint of Cherry Garcia. That's your news. Please find the new Hindsight channels on YouTube and Facebook. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next week with Fresh Hindsight.